Calm down on the calm down. Hello, everyone. How are we doing this morning, this afternoon, this evening? Whenever you're getting a chance to watch us. Hey, look, there's Frankie Jane back there.
Shep, nobody appreciates how beautiful you are. Let them see how beautiful you are. Shep, be still.
Hey.
Shep, you are the world's cutest dog.
But he's got to run.
Sheppy, he was born to run. Look how big this dog has gotten, y'all. Look, him's just a fat booger.
Well, a lot of it's hair.
Look at this dog. I love him with all my heart and soul. Look at Sheppy. He is wired this morning. Wired. Okay, there we go. Sometimes there are certain things that you...
When we touch, the honesty's too much.
I was talking about Shep. Were you singing about Shep?
So honest.
I truly love that dog. I don't know what I would have ever done with that dog, without that dog. That dog has been... He's been a lifeline to me, ladies and gentlemen.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
All right. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome.
Wait one second. No. Christina Barnes. For those of you that maybe have not heard, this is the last week of the Radke Show. We have done 5 years. I estimated probably around somewhere between 1,200, probably 1,250 episodes over 5 years. So if this is your first one, where you been? But
hi, loser.
Christina Barnes said, I'm going to miss seeing your face every morning. So let's lean in, okay, and get ready for a screenshot, and you can pull it up every day, all day.
I can't find my other leg. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. Okay, here's your screenshot. Ready? Go.
There you go.
All right. I will tell you this. There is Tanya Irwin just was so sweet, and she just said, "Is there anything that we can say to convince y'all to stay?" And the answer is no.
Well, that's not technically true.
It's technically true for me.
Well, if the significant size check was sent to us,
David and I have come up with, I believe, a motto for my life. Because I was saying to David in the car, we had to run the car up to the shop just now. And I was saying to David, the one thing is I'm scared about this podcast is, what if I'm bad at it? What if I'm really bad at it?
Not like bad good, but like bad.
Like, what if people write me in, they need advice, and I'm like, oh.
Their question is, why are you doing this?
But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do, y'all. What if after like 7 questions, I'm like, why is everybody so needy? Quit sending me questions. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then I just literally said in the car, David can tell you, and I said, why am I even saying that? I'm not bad at anything. So far, I've tried a million different things. I've been good at all of them. I'm not bad at nothing. And David goes, but you're bored with everything. And I said, that should be my motto for life. Bored with everything, bad at nothing.
You didn't say that right. Bored with everything, bad at nothing. Oh, no, you did say it right. It should have been the other way, though.
Bad at nothing.
Good at everything, bored. Good at everything, bored with everything.
David. Shut up, David.
I don't know if y'all understand how astonishing it is that she's done this.
That's the thing. Y'all don't give me no credit. Y'all don't give me no credit. I've been on here doing this. Y'all don't understand how many mornings I said to David, I'm not going to do it today. And he's like, it's a Tuesday and we have to. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it today. There ain't nothing left to say about our lives, David. There ain't no. There ain't nothing left to say about our lives. Even this morning on the way back from the shop. Stop it!
Look, wait, lean up. I got it. I got it.
Even on the way back from the shop, I'm like, what are we going to talk about? We be living life like we're 70, okay? I probably am going to miss it, but only a little bit. I'm going to be on this family app doing crap. Y'all still got me doing crap. I got to pray for y'all once a month now. Y'all are like, can we make that a once a month thing? Can we start a prayer meeting? Fine. Once a month, we'll pray.
My question
But I'm not praying any more than that.
My question is, how desperate are they that they want us praying once a month?
Let me tell you something. If anybody knows I'm a prayer warrior.
She actually is. I'm teasing her.
I'm not going to promise you anything.
You're yelling a
I
lot.
promise. I'm going to fight you. Tanya, I'm going to fight you.
You're yelling a lot.
But David, they're making me promise things I don't want to promise. You told me I don't have to promise things anymore.
No, I never said that.
David, I'm not going to promise her anything. How
was y'all's weekend? Drop in a little comments or and let us know how your weekend was. What you do. Somebody said that they washed 2 patties.
I saw that.
Not for sure, and now they're in bed. Don't know what that means.
I washed 2 patties, and now I'm in bed.
Like 2 ladies named bed. I don't understand what's going on.
I washed Patty Johnson, and I washed Patty Smith, and now I am tired.
I'm hoping that they requested you bathe them. Maybe you work in a assisted living facility and they wanted that. I
don't even know who said it. Okay.
Major garage moving sale.
Listen, went to Pioneer Women's Ranch and Store. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How was it? I've always wanted to go to her store. Okay, listen. Pitties, maybe she meant pitties. 2 pit bulls. Dang. I wouldn't have done that.
He too pit bull.
It's Vicky Collins. You know she has trouble writing in certain things. Vicky, he knows it's you. He is giving you a hard time. We love you, Vic. Okay, listen. Tell them about this weekend. I'm going to give y'all a brief synopsis of our Friday night. David and I watched a movie called Hour of Silence. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. It wasn't a bad movie.
I don't know why you're saying don't do it. I thought it was okay.
It was so textbook. Like before every single thing, we're like, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen.
It was a little misleading because it wasn't an hour of silence. It was like an hour and 42 minutes of silence.
But it just don't do it. But we watched that, and so we got home, and Remy was at A&M all weekend with a friend, and it was just us and Rocco. We get home, we press on the movie. He's back there on Fortnite, and then,
Rocco, not me.
And then he comes into the living room and says, "Can y'all pause the TV?" And we said, "Sure." And he said, "I'm going to run over to Taylor's for a minute." And he was very serious. And I said, "Okay." And he said, "Y'all are okay with that?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." So got in his truck and he left. And he came back about 45 minutes later. And he said, he had been crying. And he said, "We've broken up." And they had been dating a year and a half. And they broke up Friday night. And that is all I'm going to say about that.
I know we talked about you not saying anything, but yeah.
No, I told you on the way into the house. I was like, I'm just going to say that. And the only reason that I'm not going to tell y'all any more than that is because, A, there's nothing else to tell. It was completely friendly and lovely, and they love each other dearly. But it's Rocco, and y'all know he's very private. So, that was our Friday night. It went from watching The Sound of Freedom, or not Sound of Freedom, Silence of... it was about a deaf detective. All right, it was about a deaf detective.
The silent hour, the quiet hour.
The silent hour.
An hour without sound.
To this, me pausing it, going like this. Okay, y'all did? Okay, you're gonna go in your room? Okay. All right, bye. I love you. You want to talk? No? Okay, bye. David, what happened? What's going on? David, tell me what's going on. But anyway, that was our Friday night. And then our Saturday, well, it just got crazier and crazier. Because it was college football day in America. It was college football day in the SEC. Take it away, Dave.
There are other
Kim Blankenship,
conferences.
could you tell me? Kim Blankenship just said, I watched Caddo Lake. Could you write a synopsis of what the crap happened in that movie and let me know?
Don't ruin it for anybody.
It's not gonna ruin it.
Yes, Saturday was college football. This is your college football breakdown. Maybe I need to start a podcast just on, couldn't just do college football because then the rest of the year I wouldn't have anything to do, but I could talk nonsense about sports.
Of course, baby, you would do great at it. If there's one thing you do, it's talk crap all the time.
So I don't know where to start. Somebody said hook 'em horns, barely hook 'em horns. Vandy almost knocked off the University of Texas. They almost had another upset, but Texas hung on. Goodness gracious, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Mm-hmm. They beat the crud out of Mississippi State. So we mentioned before, we're actually visiting University of Arkansas next week with Remy. That's one of her schools. Remy's actually been accepted by three
Remy has now been accepted by Hottie Toddy. Hold on, what's the first one that she's been accepted to? Hottie Toddy, Suey Pig. Woo, Pig Suey. Hottie Toddy, and now she's been accepted by Boomer Sooner. Boomer Sooner, baby. Boomer Sooner.
And for those of y'all who don't know, she applied to several schools, and she'll probably get accepted to most, if not all of them. And we're really excited to see their financial investment in her, what they're going to. So, anyway,
I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. I'm walking into Suey Pig like this. I told David that. I said, David, listen to me. You listen good. Because he said in the car, I'm excited about this weekend. And I went, mm-hmm. And he goes, you're not? And I said, you know what I am? I'm trepidatious is what I am. Look that up, David. Trepidatious.
But she's only trepidatious because it's about 7 hours. That's why she's trepidatious.
Here's what I said. Arkansas ain't never had more to prove than they have to prove to Melissa Radke. I better walk on that campus, and I'm telling you, I better feel the Holy Spirit descend like a dove and rest upon my shoulder. I'm not kidding you. I have been praying about it. I'm not kidding. I've been praying, God, when I get there, either I want to be enraptured by this place, or I want to feel a definite, like I felt at Vanderbilt. The minute I walked on Vanderbilt campus, because Remy had talked about that for so long, Vandy. The minute I walked on that campus, I did not like it. Something about that campus did not sit well with me. And I do not think it's about Vanderbilt. I think it was because I had prayed that. It did not sit well with me. That was not the school for her.
Well, and the nice thing about that, Vandy's an incredible school.
Yes, absolutely.
But all three of us were like, this isn't it. I mean, and I hope as we continue on this process, it continues.
So Arkansas,
like that.
I don't know if y'all are prayed up, but I
am. So anyway, we're getting to go to the Arkansas Ole Miss game.
Yeah.
So we are we're very excited about that. I don't know where she's going, but
tell them about the earthquake.
Anyway, Texas A&M. If you didn't get to see that, holy moly. Don't worry about the first half of that Texas A&M game. That was a little off. But the second half, Texas A&M was phenomenal on defense, on offense. It was great. Remy actually went to College Station this weekend to hang out with some friends and just kind of get to experience the campus more on a kind of student
I'm sitting here
side.
Looking at my dadgum double chin, and I'm going to work it.
Work it. Let me work it.
Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Y'all don't mind me. Y'all just don't mind me. But I got to look in this dadgum. You know what? One of the reasons why we're quitting this show is I'd like my self-esteem to be boosted. I'd like my self-esteem to be boosted. My shirt doesn't say anything. It's just a happy face. And I'm going to see, every day I got to look at this. My turkey wobble, gobble, gobble.
Is there a school? Is there a college that the mascot is a turkey?
I got some Botox in my neck where it hangs from losing so much weight, and it helped. Oh my gosh. I just literally got a new Christmas. I have never had that in my neck. This is what drives me absolutely crazy. Go ahead, David.
Okay, yeah, we're going to have to stop because, Jana, LSU didn't give them anything. Texas A&M smacked them in the face and took it from them.
Okay, Jenna, you brought
They
it out
really-
in him.
they
You
really
brought it
did.
out in him.
Well,
I
she
don't want
must
y'all
have.
to ever meet each other. It might be passionate.
She evidently didn't watch the game.
He's talking trash to you.
Because they took it from him. They switched quarterbacks. Incredible kid, a freshman actually from Montgomery Bell Academy in Nashville, and he just came in and he just took over, scored on every single drive. Yeah, it was really good, and they made some adjustments on defense that just shut them down. All that being said, Remy was at the game. I was extremely jealous. Third largest crowd ever. 108,856 or something like that, almost 109,000 people. And at one point, they showed a camera that was like on one end zone, and everybody in the stadium was jumping, and the camera was going like this. At this exact moment, Remy was in the restroom, and she said, "Daddy, I thought there was an earthquake." She said it was so unreal. She had a great time. What a great game for her to go to. So. Anyway, great day of college football. Really not any big upsets. There was a couple of scary moments, again, for Texas. I think, who was another one? Ohio State, I think, had a close one.
You got about 5 seconds to wrap this up.
Yeah.
You can
So,
you can create a podcast. Any loser can do it. That's why I'm starting one in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
You can start a podcast and you can talk about it all you want, but you can't talk about it on here no more. You're gonna put us out. You're gonna put us to sleep. Okay. David said he's got some headline news.
Well, I don't have headline news, but I was just reading. Now there is a waffle recall. So we've had several.
I'm sorry, what?
We've had several recalls.
For E. coli?
For E. coli or different things like that. A while back, Costco had to recall some stuff. Boar's Head ham. Of course, the big one was last week with the McDonald's quarter pounders, the onions on there. Now there's a frozen waffle company.
What?
What?
Okay, you know what? With McDonald's out and frozen waffles out,
What are we eating for dinner? What are we going to have on Crazy?
I'm going to tell you this right now. Somebody's got it out for Radke Radke. Somebody's literally taken down his menu. If Chick-fil-A goes next, that child's going to lose weight. If he can't have frozen waffles, McDonald's, and Chick-fil-A.
I've offered to take Melissa to McDonald's multiple times last week, and she never took me up on it.
Why do you want me, Dad? Why? You're not going to get nothing.
Heather said, I just got over salmonella poisoning from eating chicken at
Taco Mac.
Taco Mac last week. Bruta. I don't know what Taco Mac is, but
I wonder if it's a Taco Bell McDonald's.
maybe.
I got salmonella. I loved talking about it from the eggs at Cracker Barrel. That's all we could relate it to.
Oh, yeah. That was a long time ago.
Um,
I thought you were talking about that perfume you had.
y'all.
Wait, speaking of food.
Oh, sure.
Let me, and I know I'm going to get the answer, but is everybody's, especially teenage son, like this? So yesterday morning, we go to early service with my mom, and then afterwards we go out to eat. We have breakfast, and we order Rocco lunch because he's working at church, and we think, okay, he'll come home, be hungry. So we got him a big chicken fried steak and French fries and okra. He comes home, he eats it. Oh, it was delicious. It was great. I don't know, like an hour later, I'm sitting out here, and Rocco comes in here, and he's opening the fridge and looking around. He goes, well, is there any food in the house? And I go, yeah, there's food. I got up, and I walked over. He had not eaten one French fry. He had eaten about 4 bites of okra. He just walked in and just the
deep fried
chicken
steak.
And I said, Rocco, that's why it's called a meal. You have to eat the French fries and you have to eat the okra. You got to eat all of it, and then it fills you up. You can't in this home nor in life just eat the main course and think that
That'll
you're
show,
going,
David. If you've done anything, you've shown him.
think
If
that
you've done anything, you've shown him.
but he just wants to, and he does the same like when we cook steaks. Like he just wants to eat. I don't want to eat the potato. I don't want the baked potato. I just make me 3 fillets. Make me 4 fillets.
Y'all know what I was just thinking of?
Anyway, he did end up eating. He did end up eating his French fried okra.
With us not having this, show, we won't. I won't be able to tell y'all where Remy decides to go to school.
I think we can probably still talk.
I won't be able to show y'all her senior picture, like her in her cap and gown, mainly because I keep forgetting to order it. I mean, like, there's gonna be so many things that y'all have been a part of for the last 5 years that. Yes, I will be able to do it in the app for the family. Absolutely, 100%. But, and I will. But there's going to be so many things, like, I don't know. I'm going to miss that.
Here's the thing, and y'all need to know this. We get on here and we sit here and we talk for, 20, 30 minutes every morning. But they will be able to, they'll be able to, get on Facebook and see it, or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. You will do that. But the problem is with those algorithms, 6%.
I know.
Actually, Melissa is pretty high. There are some people as low as 2%. About 6% of Melissa's followers actually see what she posts. Now, if you go to Melissa's page, then you can actually see it. So you'll sit back and be thinking, I haven't seen Melissa post in forever. That's not actually true. Mm-hmm. If you go to Melissa's Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, then you'll see.
Okay,
and we do really need to take advantage of the app. We have an incredible app. We still have a great group of people in there. And the app's a place where they can go and definitely see it. So,
years ago, I would have said, even as early as 3 years ago, your Facebook numbers and your Instagram numbers represented a type of popularity. How popular are you? How many followers do you have? I don't believe that at all anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong. Publishing houses care about it. Record companies care about it. They don't want to sign people. They don't want to sign authors. They don't want to sign music. Advertisers care about it. They don't want to sign people unless they have a big following. But I have a girlfriend who is also an influencer. She has way less than me on Facebook. She will do a live talking about absolutely nothing. And she will not only have 1,200 comments, she will have 300 shares. I will do a live with far more followers, and I will have 76 comments and 2 shares. Because the algorithm for her is just different than the algorithm for me. And I do not understand that. I cannot figure it out. And she said, I don't know. I have no idea. I said, is all you do lives? And she said, no, it's not all I do. I do them often, but it's not all I do. So I even have started doing when I make my drink every day, I've started to do a story time with it. Just to tell a story, usually an Annette story. But it does not matter. It does not matter. It's just like the algorithm has me so that's the only thing, unless you're in the family, that's the only thing that I worry that you won't see, and that sucks. But the best way that you can help that is just every time you do see me, just click like. Then at least it says, okay, you're interested in Melissa. But other than that, it's just so bizarre. It's just so bizarre.
We will. I don't have it this morning, but we will. I'll make sure the next 2 or 3 days we have it. If anybody's interested in joining the family, I'll put a link there, as well as most of you probably are signed up for Melissa's email. I'll also put a link there, because those will be the two,
best ways.
surefire surefire ways or whatever.
Surefire.
Surefire.
There's no D on it, honey. There's no D on it.
No surefire.
Hey, I want to end with this today. So I told David, I said, David, every day this week that we're here, Monday through Thursday, I want us to end with a memory over the last 5 years. And we would love to hear from y'all too. But I also kind of am like, no, don't share one of your favorite memories, because what if that's one of the ones we're going to share? But that's not fair to do to y'all. So I'm going to share a memory, and then David's going to share a memory. And my memory is so like, it happened many, many years ago. It's so minute. It probably was missed by many people, but I will never forget it. And we had a viewer who since is not on in the mornings when we do YouTube because her work schedule has changed. No, you're not going to cry. Her work schedule has changed. So she has to be a replayer. And she's like, I hate being a replayer because she's very sarcastic. And so she loves to be a keyboard warrior and be sarcastic on here with us. And we love it too. I remember it cracked her up so much. But here's my memory. We got into this habit of on Tuesdays, David Vaughn would do Hot Topic Tuesdays.
Hot Topic.
I forgot about that. Let's do it.
I don't remember. Is there...
Hot Topic.
Oh, what was it? Oh.
Yeah. Hot Topic. Okay. Yeah, her initials are definitely Lacey Gleaton. Anyway, he got in the habit of doing these hot topics. So he would bring relevant news stories. And it was never political, and it was never about the Middle East or anything like that. They were just fun, lighthearted stories. But over time, David's stories started to look and sound more like David than like the demographic of this show. They weren't funny. They weren't riveting. They were things that he cared about. And on this particular Tuesday, they were nerdy. And on this particular Tuesday, we were coming live because this is what we did. And it's one of the reasons why we tended to get a little bit burnt out years ago, so we made some changes. We were coming live even when we were on vacation. We were in Rosemary Beach with all of my family, and we'd get up at 9 o'clock. We'd set up in the corner while everybody was making breakfast, and we would go live. On this particular Tuesday, we were at the beach, and we were like, okay, everybody, it's time for Hot Topics. And I wasn't excited about it because I knew whatever David was going to bring, and I never knew what it would be, was not going to be very good. And I felt like Hot Topics was really, the production value was like, so we started, and I went like this, Hot Topics. All right, Dave, I'm going to hand it over to you. What are you going to bring us today? And he went exactly like, do you know what I'm going to say? He went exactly like this. All righty, I got my phone here. And the first thing I want to say is, did y'all know that in 1847, Davy Crockett, and I went, stop. And Lacey Gleaton wrote, what is happening? And everybody started, like instantly, putting the emoji with the glasses. Everybody started putting the nerd emoji. And it started going through nerd emoji. And I said, David, no, absolutely not. When you start a sentence with, did y'all know that in 1847, Davy Crockett, nobody cares.
I don't think anybody knows or understands how difficult it is to get on here for 30 minutes for over 1,200 times over 5 years and come up with stuff. When you see people with large programs or on television, they have producers.
People are finding them information,
digging and finding and doing that kind of stuff. So,
but did y'all know that in 1847, Davy Crockett, and y'all, I don't even know how the rest of that sentence, he might have said, Davy Crockett got his master's degree in pole dancing. We don't know because I cut him off. And that's when I told him later, laying on the beach, dude, I don't think you can do that no more. He's like, I never wanted to do it. Okay. Don't talk about that. That might be a memory for us. But that was more of a Radke family membership memory. I don't know, but Shep Shuttle is. I'm going to bring him up here one more time to get in a starring role this morning.
Okay, one of my memories, and I need to find this. I know we have it somewhere. I don't know if anybody will remember. I believe it was relatively early on. I know we were sitting in the sunroom.
That's really early on.
We had the table, and the window was to our back. I do remember that. And we did a lot more singing then. I don't know if that was because we hadn't been getting tagged when,
Yeah, because now
copyright
we get tagged.
violations or whatever.
Yeah, now they pull us down.
We're doing more singing then. But for whatever reason, I went into Pour Some Sugar
Oh my gosh, David! Like you've never gotten the words wrong to a song.
I went to sing Pour Some Sugar on Me.
I could still do it right now because I don't know what the right words are.
And as I'm listening to Melissa, the words are pour some sugar on me.
No, they're not.
Go on and fire me up. Okay? But Melissa sang proud and loud. Pour some sugar on me. Go ahead and fatten me up.
David, I'm about to toot. I'm about to toot.
Go on and fatten me up.
I thought it was. Well, it's sugar. It's sugar. So I thought it was fatten me up.
Oh.
And I thought it for other reasons as well. Remember when I thought that all the ballers in the club with their pockets full grown? Remember what I thought that meant?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Those are two good memories. All right. Where is he?
He's a moving and a shaking.
Sheppy.
Hey, it looks like today is Irma's birthday. He's right here, babe.
Oh.
It looks like it is Irma's birthday. So happy birthday, Miss Chicago Irma.
And y'all, this is Sheppy now.
Hey, Chef.
Look at how big Hims is. Look at how big Hims is. He's so big. And Hims so fluffy. He looks like a bear. Hims looks like a little bubby bear.
We asked them to do the teddy bear, but I mean, as you can see, I mean, he has got crazy long hair. We had friends walk in the other day and went, "Oh my Lord, he's gotten so big. Y'all got to watch what you're feeding him." It's like, no, won't you pet him? And I mean, it's like he is half hair.
Shep, you're eating cat poop again, weren't you? Your breath smells like cat poop. Yeah, it does. He says, right back at you, lady. All right, I just wanted you guys in the Shep shuttle to see what you brought me. Because you brought me joy, that's for sure.
Don't kiss her. No, kiss her.
I'll take one for the team. Love you. All right, we love you guys. Only 3 days left. Only 3 days left. I love y'all so much. Bye.
See you guys.